February 18th, 2016. These are observations, probably mostly for myself, since I doubt sincerely anybody's going to get any value out of them. But I'm going to post it because someone out there might think along the lines that I do, and it might help them. I have kind of a different view than most people do. I don't know where I got it from. It's not something that seems to be common in my family, and doesn't seem to be common in life. But I tend to, when people are asked questions, they, it seems like in their mind they're thinking, do you need to know? As if you need to censor yourself. To me, that is more of a way of telling people, or telling yourself, that somehow or another you've done something wrong. So the way I tend to look at life, the way I tend to look at people asking questions is, do I care if they know? Which means that I'm a lot more open, and some might say I wear the heart on my sleeve. It makes it a lot easier for other people to hurt me emotionally. And there are people out there that, even with the best of intentions, even if they like you, they will, if you disagree with them, throw out comments that basically insult your intelligence. And that, those people are best to be avoided. In my experience, it never ends well. Trying to stay with them or trying to have contact with them, because they're going to end up tearing you down. You're going to internalize that feeling of somehow you're inferior. And the more they destroy your self-esteem, the more you internalize it, the harder it's going to be for you later on to make the healthy decision and get out of the situation. It's not a lot of times very easy to do that, because at the beginning you're really wanting them. You like the contact, the talk that you're having. You have fun with them. So you try to give them excuses, saying, well, this is who they are. This is you can't blame them for that. And it is right. They are who they are, and they're just going to move on. And it's not going to help you to point out every time they hurt you, because they're just selfish and they're not going to be able to understand. And they have a tendency to feel like they, basically like they're right. So if you disagree with them, you're always going to be wrong. I would say those people are not healthy and stay away from them. But like I said, it's hard to recognize that early on. So the first time you get hurt, the best you can do is try to look at the past, and instead of blaming them for hurting you, try to figure out a moment when you got your first inkling of the first time they gave you that emotional slap in the face. And in hopes that in the future, when you have contact with others, you're going to realize that first time you get slapped in the face, to pay attention to that and try to avoid the experience. As I said, in my experience, and I've had a few of them, it doesn't work to try to make excuses. You are right. They're not going to change, and they're who they are, and everything like that. It's just not going to change. So I say it's healthier just to say bye. Leave them alone. That's my opinion on the matter. Thank you.